Hoi An means peaceful meeting place in the Vietnamese language, and the vibe in the city lives up to its name. One of the nicest things about Hoi An is what isn't there. You'll find no American chain restaurants or stores, no McDonald's, no Burger King, no Wendy's. It's largely locally owned small businesses run by local people. Today, Hoi An has a population of about 120,000. It's a great example of a very well-preserved Southeast Asian trading port whose greatest importance was in the 15th to 19th century, but dates back to the 2nd century. It is truly a multicultural amalgam of influences, including Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, Cham, and European. One of the major remnants of the early days is the covered Japanese bridge, which has its origin in the 16th and 17th century. It was part of the Japanese section of the city back in the trading days and is a testimony to the multicultural background of Hoi An. Its significance is great enough that it made its way to the back of the 20,000 dong note. Another historical building is the Cam Pho Communal House, originally built as the Quang Kong Temple in 1653. It's where villagers go to pray for peace and prosperity. According to TripAdvisor, Hoi An is one of the top 25 places in the world to visit. In my opinion, it's really two different places, daytime and nighttime. During the day, the town is rather quiet. In the early morning, some inhabitants are seen here exercising along the Hoi River, which runs through the town. It's a good time for an early morning visit to the fish market, a short taxi ride away on the outskirts of town, and you can see where tonight's dinner probably came from. You can also visit a more general market right in town, where you can find pretty much anything, and even have clothing made to order quite reasonably and in a very short time. Strolling through town in the day is a visual feast, with ornate temples, vendors bearing fruit, pedicabs, souvenirs, and colorful boats. Or just relax with an iced coffee called Cafe Sua Da. Some people even opt to rent bikes to explore, though I think it's better done on foot. The distances are not that great. And then as dusk descends on the city, the night market comes alive. But it's at night, and especially during the Hoi An Lantern Full Moon Festival, which takes place every full moon cycle, that the place really comes to life. All electric lights of the town are turned off, leaving colorful lanterns to illuminate the waters. The town is a World Heritage Site recognized by UNESCO. It's a celebration to honor the ancestors and an occasion to exchange lanterns and flowers and fruit and to encourage good fortune and prosperity. Family is high on the list of priorities in Vietnamese culture, and it is especially evident during the Full Moon Lantern Festival, with families dining out and walking along the river together. Though kids frequently take center stage, the elders are still venerated. Lantern making has been practiced in Hoi An for over 4 centuries, and today there are over 30 lantern workshops and 200 shops selling them. There was even a workshop to teach local and tourist kids the art. The lanterns are an intrinsic part of the traditional full moon festival celebrations. If you would like, from a sampan, you can release a candle on a little paper float to honor your deceased ancestors. The candles in floats are available from vendors along the riverbank, and you can enlist a boat with a poleman from which to release your candles and to take a leisurely ride in the continuous parade of boats on the river. There are plenty of restaurants and street vendors to satisfy your palate with everything from vegan to seafood. Fresh is a byword of Vietnamese cuisine. Much of what you may eat tonight was in the market this morning. Hoi An was selected by TripAdvisors as one of the top 10 gastronomic destinations in Asia. Quite a distinction. You would be remiss to not try what may be considered the national dish, pho, a hearty dish of noodles and beef topped with such things as fresh bean sprouts, basil, and chilies in a savory broth. And a personal favorite, the banh mi sandwich with bread inspired by the French influence. One thing is certain, a visit to Hoi An, the city of lanterns, is a tale of 2 palates. It will widen your gastronomic palate as well as your palette of colors.